said, you brought a big group with you from Massachusetts, so are you ready to present your program?
Chelsea's ready!
All right, that's good.
Who am I?
I'm the product of 390 days of history. I am Chelsea.
I'm the first community since the Great Depression to fall into receivership, and the hope of every community since then. Yo soy Chelsea.
I am the tragedy of great fires and the triumph of recovery. I am Chelsea.
I am turning infamy into acclaim. I am Chelsea.
I am the wave of immigrants achieving the American dream. I am Chelsea.
I am a potential cultural divide, turning into a rich diversity. I am Chelsea.
I am young and old, multitudes of diversity, refugees and generations deep. I am Chelsea.
I am crime, poverty, and isolation overcome through activism, innovation, and collaboration. I am Chelsea.
I can be the problem. I choose to be the solution. I am Chelsea.
I am the past, the present, and the future. I am Chelsea.
I am homegrown leadership. I am Roseanne. I fight for environmental justice. I led a grassroots effort to stop ethanol trains from rolling through our neighborhoods.
I am Chelsea.
I am Juan. I am a bar fellow, and I helped another community agency from going under, allowing us to serve more immigrants and those in need.
Yo soy Chelsea.
I am Gladys. I am an award-winning champion of immigrants and workers' rights. Our organization won a large settlement of unpaid wages for immigrant workers. We give voice to the voiceless.
Yo soy Chelsea.
I am Jay. I am the city manager. I lead numerous collaborative efforts aimed at making Chelsea a better place to live and work.
I am Chelsea.
I am Residents in Action. I am Mike. I was just named Resident of the Year for uniting my neighborhood to solve issues of crime and cleanliness.
Yo soy Chelsea.
I am Alana, a past Resident of the Year and an innovative high school teacher. I created a mentorship program allowing students to interact with civic and business leaders.
I am Chelsea.
I am Leah, City Councilor and past Resident of the Year. I partner with our library to mentor youth while honoring the legacy of Lewis Latimer, a freed slave and former Chelsea resident who helped Edison invent the light bulb.
I am Chelsea.
I am Catherine, past Adult of the Year. I helped secure $2 million from the EPA to clean our air.
I am Chelsea.
I am Rosemary, a Lifetime Achievement Awardee, a school committee member, and champion of the unique Boston University Chelsea partnership that transformed our schools.
And I am Chelsea.
I am the collaborators. I am 17. I recognize as one of the most influential Latinos in the state of my efforts in promoting small business growth.
Yo soy Chelsea.
I am Joe, president of Chelsea Bank, where I help to lead a fundraising effort in the community to raise money and awareness to stop domestic violence.
I am Chelsea.
I am Reverend Whitley. I led Chelsea Clergy Coalition that works with city officials and stakeholders to fight issues of homelessness.
I am Chelsea.
I am Michelle, director of the Boys and Girls Club. We partner with businesses, community organizations, in the city to mentor great kids like Fernando, our Youth of the Year.
I am Chelsea.
I am Sylvia. Through the Chelsea Collaborative, I advocate for youth. We provide summer jobs for young people like our wonderful Somali Bantu girls. And help us
I'm
prepare
Chelsea White.
for the future.
I am innovation and collaboration. I am Bob, founder of Fuel, a college savings program in partnership with Chelsea Schools, helping low-income families like Marianne's achieve academic dreams. Over 200 families have saved $150,000 for college.
I am Chelsea.
I am Mary. Knowing poverty often forces families to move around, I innovated in partnership with 4 other school superintendents to create a common curriculum that promotes educational stability.
I am Chelsea.
I am Molly, one of the Boston Globe's top 100 innovators and founder and CEO of ROCA, a nationally recognized agency that reduces incarceration and poverty among high-risk young people.
I am Chelsea, and let us tell you more.
We represent a breakthrough in the way America addresses crime, poverty, and the over-incarceration of young men from urban communities.
That breakthrough is Roca Implemental Model, and the collaboration is based.
ROCA combines Grady Street outreach, best practices in education and job training, and cutting-edge institutional partnerships to help young people stay out of jail and get jobs.
Roca is the reason that a past gang member and former prisoner staying here today as a young man for a healthy life, a good job, and a bright future.
As police chief, Darrell and others at Boca changed my perspective on public safety. We now share caseloads, strategies, and trainings. We communicate daily about gang activity and crisis mitigation.
We all know our prisons are crowded with young men of color. In our state, over half go back to jail within 3 years, resulting in an annual divisional cost of $45,000.
Roca changes those stats at just 1/5 of the cost.
69% of individuals in the program's final stage keep a job for more than 6 months. 90% no arrest.
Roca's groundbreaking $38 million Pay for Success Juvenile Justice Social Impact Bond reduces incarceration among the highest risk young offenders.
Roca co-hold the key for reforming America's correctional system, and we're doing it from our tiny corner of the world.
I am the police department,
I am Roca.
and I am Chelsea.
I am Ann, Director of the Neighborhood Developers. Our resident-driven North Bellingham Action Plan led to Connect, an innovative and collaborative model for neighborhood redevelopment recently visited by the U.S. Secretary of Labor.
I am Chelsea, and let us tell you more. 40 years of neighborhood decline, continued poverty, drugs, and gang activities led neighborhood residents, Enyo, Mike, and Joaquin, to action. With them and many others, we created the Bellingham Action Plan.
Most important about that action plan was that it was shaped through direct participation of residents and community leaders. Our neighbor discussions turned into community-wide priorities on household financial stability, parking, and green spaces.
In total, over 100 diverse stakeholders representing every sector in the community embraced our action plan.
The resident-driven plan led to a $12 million investment in housing, infrastructure, and services. Targeted code enforcement to reduce building violations and improve quality of life. A team of residents that increased recycling from 7% to 38%. And the Connect Center, where 6 cross-sector partners integrate essential financial, employment, and asset-building services, successfully enabling residents to prosper.
The neighborhood is now a different place with a greater sense of community and optimism about the future.
Our tiny little corner of the world is now gaining national attention for the ways we innovate and collaborate. We prove that communities can promote neighborhood prosperity.
I am the Action Plan, and I am Chelsea.
I am Healthy Chelsea, a citywide effort that began with the goal of reducing obesity, but has now spread to addressing a multitude of health outcomes in Chelsea.
I am Chelsea, and let us tell you more.
Our coalition is improving public health while shifting the paradigm for addressing health disparities in urban communities through a cooperative, interinstitutional model.
Chelsea's poverty and health stats told an unhealthy story. Over half of our kids are overweight or obese.
We mobilized community stakeholders to focus on 2 major areas. Inside our schools, we have elementary students dancing and jumping in their classrooms between lessons 15 minutes every day. We serve fresh fruits and vegetables as snacks at 5 elementary schools to help students expand their tastes. Now those same students are choosing broccoli at lunch. We're training a team of 30 teenagers called the Youth Food Movement to advocate for healthy and tasty menu options in every single school.
In the community, we have created a walking map that doctors like Dean give to their patients. We have joined forces with corner store owners to help them stock and feature a wide variety of affordable fruits and vegetables. And we helped the Board of Health establish a bold artificial trans fat policy. Next year, Chelsea will be the first community in the U.S. to completely ban trans fats in our restaurants.
So we questioned if we could improve public health with grassroots organizing, and we pooled our community's resources, and now Healthy Chelsea's success is influencing a wide debate on artificial trans fats and obesity. I am the Healthy Chelsea Coalition, and I am Chelsea.
I am homegrown leaders, collaborators, innovators, and residents in action. I am Chelsea.
I am the smallest city in Massachusetts. Yes, I'm Chelsea.
I am 1.8 square miles. I represent 67 countries and 36 languages, and I am changing the world. I am Chelsea.
I am the pride of the past, the power of the present, and the promise of the future. Yo soy Chelsea.
Who is Chelsea?
fantastic story, an amazing community that has really pulled together to make this happen. And we have lots of questions to ask, I'm sure, but I think Terry wants to start it off.
Chelsea, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You know, I'm struck by listening to everything today, but pretty particularly right now, how it seems like insurmountable problems that the nation has are actually being solved today. People like you. I mean, it's amazing. So, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The question that centers around, I see this sort of homegrown leadership, collaborative, innovation, the whole thing. How did that come about? How does that happen? Where does that begin?
Good afternoon. My name is Roseanne Martin. I am a lifelong resident of the city of Chelsea. I lead our environmental justice activism in the city. You see here today that we are all united. We're linked in arms, and it works because we trust one another. We're a small community. We're 1.8 square miles. We have 11 countries represented up here tonight. And I think it's through all of the diverse leadership and the trust that we have with one another that we see these issues, as somebody earlier said. We have lots of problems in Chelsea, and we could sit back and say, we're victims, woe is us. But rather than do that, we all care deeply about our community, and we work really hard. So we've pooled all the efforts of our community-based organizations, our residents, our leaders, and we've been fortunate to have a wonderful city manager like Jay Ashley who's helped to bring us all together so that we can be united and be much stronger. We know there is a collective impact when we all work together as opposed to working singularly and only focusing on one little issue. This is Juan Vega.
I'm Juan Vega, and I run a nonprofit in town to collaborate. If any of you have heard about Chelsea, Massachusetts 25 years ago, it's probably not for a good reason. And we literally hit rock bottom as a community, losing democracy and being put into state receivership. And a lot of lessons, certainly, a lot of pain was born during that time. And part of what we understood and learned was that it's not me attitude over the last decades before that led to the breaking down of our civic infrastructure. And through receivership and through the development of the charter and through all the efforts that here, these are stakeholders, but we literally hold stakes. We hold and we own the piece that we have to contribute. And we understood that having come from that bottom, it was these collaborations and working in tandem with each other that we were going to build Chelsea back up.
We know that Chelsea United will never be defeated. Chelsea United!